Hi, I'm David Lippman, and I teach community college math. This is going to be my Open Education Week project showcase for MyOpenMath. So, for math, online homework is great. It provides instant feedback and unlimited practice through algorithmically generated questions that are auto-graded. And publishers take advantage of this awesomeness to make money off of our students. I wasn't willing to make my students pay that cost, and so iMathis was born. iMathis is an open source platform similar to the commercial offerings in capability. Most notably, it has algorithmically generated questions and provides auto grading of algebraic answers, all wrapped in a custom LMS designed for math instruction. For this platform, faculty from around Washington have been developing assessment content. Over the last 7 years, well over 20,000 questions have been written. We've shared those with other colleges, and they've been sharing back. Most notably, James Souza at Phoenix College has attached video examples from his great Math is Power for You collection to over 2,000 questions, providing a great help resource for students. Then I discovered open textbooks. I was involved with the Open Course Library project in Washington, and that project really allowed us to tie everything together. Full open courses using open content with open assessment. For example, in our pre-calc and trig classes that we developed, there's a course package containing resources for each chapter in the text. Students can access the readings for a chapter, which takes them to the open textbook. And this is a few like little snapshots out of the book. From the math people out there, we wrote it with a contextual focus and a strong emphasis on the rule of 4. Get another screenshot there and something from the trig part. And for each section of the book, we have online homework, and I'm going to go live here to show you that. So a student can click into the homework, and there's a variety of different question types ranging from multiple choice to multiple answer, and of course numerical answers as well. And one of the really nice features here is the algorithmic generation. So if a student misses this problem, then they can say, give me another one, and it's going to generate a new graph for them, have them evaluated at a new value. So it gives them unlimited practice on the problems. There's also algebraic answer questions in this type and equation. Students can either type in calculator notation and it will show them how the computer is interpreting it, or if they're having trouble typing it in, there is a little equation editor tool that they can use to help type in their equation. And you might be noticing this video button here. So that's those resources I was talking about. So a student can click that button and it pops open one of James Souza's videos that goes through how to work on a similar type of problem. It's not going to be exactly the same type, exactly the same problem.
We want to write the equation of the circle in standard.
There we go. But it's going to be a similar type of problem. So let's jump into a different section here. I'm going to go back to jump into chapter 2 here for a second to show you another question type, which is, there it is. A different question type, which is a graphing question. So there's some graphing tools for graphing lines and parabolas and some other basic shapes. And again, the system can auto-grade those answers. So in the course package, we have a bunch of other resources as well, such as a pacing guide that gives some idea sort of the pace at which the course should be taught, some lecture outlines and lecture notes, some class assignments, worksheets and handouts, some sample assessments, quizzes and exams. And this can either be used by students in a self-study way or used by instructors with their students. So there's features like discussion forums and a full grade book built into the system as well. So I really wanted to make this resource available for others outside Washington. And while people can set up their own installs of the software, that's hard for everyone to do. So I started MyOpenMathcom, which is a free-to-use install of the iMathis software. And it's getting use now from instructors around the country, from high school instructors up through university instructors. We focus on content tied to open textbooks because that's where we really see the advantage of open assessment. Several courses are available for students to self-study with, which is great if you have, let's say, a student in a calculus class who's a little rusty on their trig. You can say, hey, go over to MyOpenMath, sign up for the trig self-study course, and they can go through and refresh themselves on those skills. But our focus is really on providing teachers resources so that they can better teach their classes. Getting adoption of OER materials, open educational resources in math now is hard without having the ancillary materials that instructors expect, especially online homework. So on MyOpenMath we have courses available for pre-algebra, beginning and intermediate algebra, pre-calculus, sometimes called college algebra and trig, and math for liberal arts majors, sometimes called quantitative reasoning. We're hoping there are people working on courses for arithmetic, statistics, and calculus, and we hope to have those soon. But we do rely upon contributions from the community to develop these courses. So we're hoping to bridge that gap to provide those ancillary materials that instructors need so that we can get broad adoption of open textbooks, open courses with open assessment. If you teach math, I encourage you to come check us out. If you don't, I encourage you to tell your math teachers to come check us out and join in on the fun.